Hey, hi everyone. First of all, thank you for coming at 9 o'clock. And it's very difficult for everyone to make time, but it's a sincere gratitude to all of you. After a long time, we are starting a live session. There is a gap of 1 to 2 months, right? So, starting with top 10 series, today is the first session on offer letter. So, I want each and everyone to interact, to ask question. Again, I'm telling it's not a recorded session, it's a live session where I want you people to ask question, get the clarity with my 20 years experience. Whatever I know, I will share it with you. So can I start? Am I audible, everyone? I request each and everyone to be on the screen so that I can watch you how you feel and interact. Okay, so let's start. So today's topic is I'm going to share top 10 very important thing that each and every professional, HR professional specialist should know about the offer letter. So it is as per the employer perspective, that is HR perspective, not candidate or employee perspective. It is related to the HR perspective. What are the things that you need? Example, I'm the HR head. Example, you're superior and you are my team member. So remember these 10 points. Can we start? So the first thing is, can anyone tell me the practical part? What is really an appointment letter? Sorry, offer letter. Can anyone tell me what is offer letter? Practical part. We are not doing yoga. Come on. Share your thoughts. Don't feel what others are thinking. What is an offer letter?
Oh, offer letter means an employee which is a join in the company before we are offering some candidate like designation, payroll, designation and salary department.
Okay. Anyone else wants to add what you feel offer letter? Practical part.
Offer letter is something what company has offered to the employee.
Mm-hmm. Okay. Anyone else wants to add? Last one.
Hello.
Offer letter is nothing but considering of
Yes, Akshata.
Hello.
Yes,
Yeah,
Akshata.
offer letter is something as a proof, as a documentary proof that the employee has joined on so and so date, and XYZ is the CTC amount, so that it
Okay.
is retained for her purpose. Yeah, his or her
Chalo.
purpose.
Thank you, Akshata. Even in the train, you are replying. Very nice of you. Thank you. Okay. So let me share the some of the information. Now I'll tell you a concept. It's an engagement ring. Offer letter is an engagement ring and marriage certificate is an appointment letter. So when you go for an interview, you are shortlisted, selected. So how you will come to know that company has shortlisted and selected you and they are not going to take any further interview for that position. Like I have engaged with someone. So definitely my parents are not going to search any other person. Got that concept? So that confirmation, that satisfaction, that inner peace is called offer letter. So once you get an offer letter, you don't have to go anywhere else. You are fixed. So that position is closed for a meanwhile till you join that organization. So it's a document, it's a proof that company has given to you ki yes, you are selected and do you accept this offer? Do you accept this offer? How many people got the clarification? What is an offer letter? Now there are little bit confusion between the offer letter and the appointment letter. So both are different. Engagement is different. Marriage is different. Engagement can be rejected. Marriage cannot be rejected. You have to follow the process of resignation. But engagement can be broken within 1 minute. I don't want to join. Got that idea? Hello, Mr. Jainal, please be on mute unless I ask some question. Thank you. Can I go ahead? Now let's see the importance of the offer letter. Offer letter is actually an official documents which can be proven in the court. Because if you have done engagement and you have a proof, that means you are engaged only, right or wrong? But once you get an appointment letter, that becomes the valid document. It oversees the valid document. I hope everyone is clear with the offer letter. Anyone have any question related to what is an offer letter or wants to add any value? Can I go ahead? Everyone, share your
Sir,
emojis.
Sir, can you explain once again, please? Actually, somehow I am not getting your voice.
You can watch this video tomorrow on the YouTube, dear. It will be very difficult to explain the same thing. Done? So no problem at all. Can I go ahead to the next point? Chalo. Now, with the concept of offer letter, don't you feel that HR should issue the offer letter to all the candidates? Now, I'll give you an example. As a candidate, now we all are candidate. If you're going for an interview and the company does not issue the offer letter and just tell you, you can come and join tomorrow. What is the concept now? Can you explain what kind of company it is? I'll give you the case study. Let's say Nilormi, you got a call, you came for the interview, you got selected. I'm calling, you can join from Monday. And we have not issued any offer letter. What you will feel and what is the reality? Monish, anything, any question, dear? You are scribbling somewhere. Any issues? Moinish?
No, sir, no.
Acha. So please don't do that. Thank you, dear. Okay. Come on fast. Tell me the case study,
Okay, sir.
what you will feel and what is the reality. How many people got the question? Can everyone come on the screen if you don't mind? I want everyone to be on the screen. It's a live session, not a recorded session. So let's be practical, dear. Otherwise, I could have done the recording and shared on the YouTube. But I want you people to come and ask question. So can you tell me the case study answer? Akshata, you can keep your video off. You're traveling, so no issue at all. What about others? Anyone wants to highlight? What is the case study? You are not going
You
to
were
get an...
like asking something to me.
No. Akshata, you can keep your video off. You're traveling.
Okay, I'll do it.
Yeah. Please. Anyone have any question? Tell me the case study. You have got a call, but company has not issued the offer letter. Now, what you will think about the company? Come on. Anyone wants to try?
So without
Yes.
confirmation engagement, so candidate also a lot of facing difficulty. Company is genuine company, which designation company offering, salary package, what is the salary package? So it's very difficult. So candidate always confusing now.
So
This
trust
company is good
factor.
for me.
The
Yes, sir.
first option is trust factor. I will marry you after some time, but definitely I will marry you. No trust factors. You need to understand the logic. See, when I always teach in the live lecture, I always compare the personal life. People understand very fast. People don't understand HR language. They understand the personal language very fast because we closely interact with the conditions. So friends, if a company cannot issue the offer letter, that means one of the reason is there is no HR. And if it is a big company and not issuing the offer letter, imagine how the situation of HR will be. All mess kind of it. So do you feel that the company will be a systematic company? If it is a good big, let's say 100 people are working and they are not issuing the offer letter, what we will think about him, about the company? One, definitely there is no HR policy, no HR process. Maybe one of the reason. So it is also one of the good opportunity that you can create many things. Clear, everyone? That also gives an opportunity that you can go and you can do lots of things, but it is not the right way. So I expect as an HR, you should issue the offer letter. Now, as a candidate, please do not take a call. If you are working in a company, this is my suggestion as a career coach. If you are already working, you have a job with you, and the other company is not giving the offer letter, you should not take a risk. Am I clear, everyone? That's a suggestion. Clear? Chalo. Can I go ahead? Anyone have any question in the second one? So issuing the offer letter is very important. Now the third one, approval. Now, can anyone tell me what kind of approval we should take before we issue the offer letter? Can anyone tell me before you issue the offer letter, what kind of approvals are required?
CTC.
Approvals. Okay, CTC, no problem. That is a part of the offer letter, dear. What kind of approvals you are required?
Hiring approval.
Confirmation regarding joining.
No. Before issuing the offer letter. So Monish has said hiring approval. Okay. Good.
Employee benefits.
No.
Hiring approval.
One question is, before you issue the offer letter as an HR, what all things you will see? What kind
Date
of
of joining.
approval you want?
Date of
Not
joining.
from the candidate
Requirement.
perspective, dear. Not regarding candidate. I'm talking about company's approval, not employees' approval. Candidate's approval. No.
Manpower requirement.
Very good answer. That is hiring requirement. Done. Manpower. What is the second one?
Interview evaluation, sir.
Very good answer. The second answer, please write it down. Interview evaluation. So the answer is there are two things. One is position and one is candidate. How many people understood the recruitment process? One is position and one is candidate. For that position, we require manpower requisition form. What is manpower requisition form? The company gives us the right that this is the position and the approval is there for the position. Now that position will be replaced by one of the candidate. Am I right or wrong? Will be replaced by the candidate. There also I want an approval of the head HR, reporting manager and HOD. So where they will sign, let's say Munish is the candidate, got selected. But as an HR, I should know who has selected. Who has selected and given the approval? Of course, HOD, his HOD and HR head. So where they will sign? Some of the company tell them to sign on the resume only. This person is selected, accepted, issue offer letter. That is okay. But what we can do is we can create a interview evaluation sheet. In that sheet, of course, what the interview process was, how was the skills and everything, evaluation we can do. Then there is an approval of the reporting manager, HOD and head HR or the management team. Am I very clear? So two approval is required for the offer letter. One is for the position and one is for the candidate. Any question or can I go ahead? Can I go ahead? Chalo. Now comes the documents. Can anyone tell me what kind of documents, practical part that we require? Anyone? What kinds of documents?
Educational documents.
Okay,
Aadhaar
one
card.
part is education. But what is the logic? Like document, can you give me some category?
Verification.
Good question. Good answer. One is verification. Like suppose your company has a background verification, correct? We require some documents. So we have to ensure that minimum this document the person should give. Otherwise, we cannot issue the offer letter. What is the other category?
Other or PAN card like that.
Okay. Aadhaar card and PAN card is document. But why it is important? Can anyone tell me on what perspective?
To verify whatever the candidate is asking for, it's valid to the documents.
Aadhaar card and PAN card, why it is required to collect? Why it is compulsory?
It's a age confirmation.
Okay, that's a minimum, but something is holding more strong. Like for example, education documents is very important for background verification. Why Aadhaar card and PAN card?
For
Sir,
Form
Their data
16,
for verification of PF and in case of ESIC.
Good.
for
One of the
for
part is statutory compliance. So when we collect the documents, you have to ensure that it is statutory compliance. For example, Aadhaar card is important for the PF registration. Aadhaar card is important as an address proof. And PAN card is very important for the salary perspective. How many people know the difference between the Aadhaar card and PAN card? Monish, please be on mute. Aadhaar card and PAN card. Aadhaar card is related to the ID and PAN card is related to the money. So for income tax purpose and salary purpose, PAN card is important. So let me go ahead with that. So we have minimum four perspective. When you collect the documents, you have to be sure for processing the salary and compliance, we require minimum Aadhaar card, PAN card. So it become a mandatory documents. Okay. Second becomes, in case you have a background verification, I'll give you one idea. There are many universities who requires the certificate also and the mark sheet also. Understand the logic? For background verification, we do education also. So many university requires both the document compulsory to do the verification. And in my career, what I've seen, there are so many people who don't have the certificate. Now let's say Mr. Monish don't have the certificate. He has only the mark sheet. How can I recruit him? It's very difficult for me to recruit, to take a decision. Why? Because he's not having a certificate. So his background verification may not happen for that particular part. I am in danger because my boss will say, Anand, why you have not informed me? So that is one perspective. Second come is as per the HR policy. So I'll give you an example. This is the way I teach in my lecture. This is just one sample, just a sample that make a proper documents, whatever documents you collect, and accordingly you highlight. Let's say PAN card and Aadhaar card is for the compliance also, policy also, background verification and salary. Now, address proof, HR policy, compliance, BGV and salary. So I have listed all the documents that are required and also a category what is important. So you have to make a summary what all documents are important, whether it is available with them. That is more important. Whether it is available with them. Am I very clear with that? So you have to categorize your document as per the requirement of the policy, HR policy, compliance, BGV, salary, XYZ. Can I go ahead? Everyone got the clarity of the documents? Without the documents that are compulsory, do not issue the offer letter. Now the fifth point is compare. Before you release the offer letter, you have to compare with the existing designation. I'll give you an example. Let's say we have a candidate, Anand Mudaliar example, for a manager position, and I am going to give him a 6 lakh rupee. This is the position. So I have to compare that position, not the Anand. We have to compare the designation position with the existing position. Like Shankar Rathod is also manager, Ramesh is also manager, and Rakesh is also manager. So if I'm giving a manager position something, a CTC, we should always ensure that whether it is very low or it is too much, both it should not be. So in this case, this person is given 6 lakh, right? 6 lakh. Now, the highest is how much? 6.5. And the lowest is 585. So I can give 6 lakh rupee. Let's say I have given Anand a salary of 7 lakh, not justified. Suppose I have given him 5 lakh, not justified. How many people understood the concept of comparing? Before you issue the offer letter, you have to compare the same position. Am I clear, everyone? This is very, very important. Okay. Anyone have any question? Can I go ahead to the next one? Okay. The next one is candidate name. The name that you mention in the offer letter. Can you tell me which one you will consider? The name mentioned in the PAN card, Aadhaar card, resume or certificate? Which one you feel?
Aadhaar card.
Aadhaar card.
Sir, resume.
Okay.
PAN card.
PAN card.
It should
Okay.
be same in all
Certificate.
documents.
Resume.
Okay. Okay. Chalo, no problem. So I'll give you a case study. This is practical. In my, suppose, let's say ladies case, Miss Nilormi got married and in the resume, she has written the new name, surname, XYZ. But she has not updated the PAN card and Aadhaar card. It is before marriage name. So her name is different in the resume, different in the Aadhaar card, PAN card. Got the case study? Simple case study. Now, which one you will consider? Some of the people said resume. So it will be a new name. So let's say Nilormi XYZ is a new name. You entered in the offer letter, appointment letter system everywhere. Now, when you go for a compliance part, PF registration, ESIC, we have to link the Aadhaar card. There, I cannot write Nilormi's new designation, new name. I have to take the old name. That is as per the Aadhaar card. Now, what will happen? In the compliance perspective, her name is different. In the record, the name is different. So why to take a risk? So the answer is you have to consider Aadhaar card. How many people understood the concept and the logic? Whenever you write the, where you write the first name of the candidate? Offer letter. Then comes the appointment letter, confirmation letter, resignation, whatever. But the first time, name Karan, the birth name, the child name is on the offer letter. How many people got that idea? Can I go ahead? Now, very, very important. I'll give you a case study. Now, this is a name, Shah Shivani, okay? And the same girl name is Shivani Bain R. Shah. So the name is different. Person is same, but the name is different in the Aadhaar card and the PAN card. There may be a possibility, 80% possibility, that her name will get rejected in the PF registration because we have the name should be similar in the Aadhaar card, PAN card, and bank statement. That is bank name. So this is what we need to remember. Let's say take this case. When you collected the Aadhaar card, you saw that the name is different in the PAN card, Aadhaar card. What you have to do? You have to inform. Otherwise, who will be in trouble? You will be in trouble. HR department will be in trouble. Any question? Got that idea with the logic? Can I go ahead?
So, am I audible?
Yes.
I have one question. If my voice is clear,
Yeah, clear.
like if the middle name is missing, but first name and the surname is same, so that can also be an issue.
In Aadhaar card and PAN card, both the name is same, you can take. But in Aadhaar card, whatever is written, even if there is a spelling mistake, you have to consider that name only. That is the concept. And tell her, please change and then change the appointment letter. No issue at all. But before the person joins the company, you have to ensure that the Aadhaar card and PAN card is updated. This is what your job responsibility. Am I clear, everyone? This is, you don't do the postman job. Collect the document, issue the offer letter. Collect the document, issue the offer letter. What you are applying? You're doing a postman job, collecting and giving. Where are you? Your knowledge, your skill, your learning. Am I clear, everyone? Chalo, let's go to the, any questions so far?
Sir, I have a question here.
Yeah. Tell me,
So,
Nilur.
sir, in the PF portal, when we are
No PF,
put...
it is an offer letter, dear. Let's
Okay,
not
sir. Okay.
dilute the case.
Because it was related to the same question when you said that the Aadhaar and the PAN card names has to be same. But while we are if it is not same, then the PF portal will be rejecting it. So
Correct.
based on that only, there sometimes is it mandatory to also update the PF PAN card details in PF portal as well to process it?
See, PF, we have to update three important things. That is KYC.
Mm-hmm.
PAN card, Aadhaar card, and bank statement, bank account detail. So three, all the name should be similar in all the three cases. That is what KYC is all about. Okay? Go and watch my YouTube PF video. You will get that clarity. Okay? Chalo. Let's go to the next one. In-hand salary. Now, friends, you have to assume practically from your heart, the moment you get the offer letter, the first thing we go and check is the salary part. Do you agree on this? Let's be very, very practical. But now people are getting confused with the CTC. Let's say the CT is 6 lakh rupee. Let's say 30,000 rupees is the CTC, monthly CTC. But when you get the in-hand salary, you get somewhere 5,500 sometime, 5,000, sometime 4,000. Sorry, 25,000, 28,000. So people gets confused. So it is our duty and responsibility as an HR, be transparent. If you are going to give an enhanced salary, why you can't show them? So that person gets very clear that yes, this is what I want. I'll give you an example, very simple example. Let's say I was getting 6 lakh rupee, let's say 30,000 rupee earlier, and my in hand was 25. Now I got 40,000 rupees and my in hand is only 30, because there are so many company who had gratuity, bonus, insurance and everything show a big CTC, but in hand salary is very less. So when she gets surprised on getting the first salary, I got only 2,000 increment, 3,000 increment. I could have get better in my previous organization. So in the first month only, the candidate is demotivated. Why you want this? It's not correct. So being an HR, we have to be very transparent and share the right information with the candidate so that he's very clear that he wants to join your company. Don't give stories during engagement, and when the girl comes inside the house and she gets surprised, ye sab to jhoot tha, then that is not correct. You're spoiling the life of someone. Right or wrong? That is a feeling you have to take. So what is an HR? It's really an emotional person. HR has to be very emotional, but not everywhere. Huh? That is also important. Okay. Now, important clause. Very, very important thing is you have to add some important clause in the offer letter. For example, pending documents. You make it very mandatory. For example, as informed, Aadhaar card has to be updated and submitted within next 10 days. Updated. The moment the person goes and update, we get an acknowledgement. So you have to write it. Otherwise, the offer letter will be considered as withdrawn. You have to make it very clear. So what I have experienced is, before you issue the offer letter, you ask anything, he will do. But once he joins the organization, he will make you dance here and there. That is the clear concept. So you have to write very clear if any pending documents are there, or you said something to submit. Let's say Saurabh does not have the mark sheet. Suppose Nilormi says, sir, it is in my parent house, I will definitely submit. Nowadays, you don't have to travel. She just have to take a photograph on the mobile and send it, which hardly takes 1 day. And second is, if you have any background verification policy, notice period is also very, very important. And the moment he gets the appointment letter and he sees, oh my God, I have to serve 3-month notice. Within 2 days only, his mood gets spoiled. Do you agree on this statement? When you went to the organization and you got the appointment letter and you felt surprised ki, oh my God, 3-month notice I have to serve as an HR executive? For an executive level, I have to serve 3 months? That's not correct. So why don't you inform if the notice period is more than 1 month? It is your duty. You have to be very transparent. See, what we want as an HR? We want someone who should come to our organization, not settle down, at least work for 3 to 5 years. Is it right or wrong? If it is right, then you have to share the right information. What is today's recruitment? Close the position. That's it. Today's the hashtag, close the position. You recruit anyone, close the position. We are not doing any recruitment. We are doing close the position. Agree or not agree? So we have to ensure when a person is coming, he should stay with us for 3 to 5 years. If he is not staying because of this few reason, you are responsible. Agree, everyone? Can I go ahead? Great. So please add some important background important clause like background verification so that the person is aware what he will be going through. If you have a confirmation clause, why don't you add? It's very important. Where people get surprised is the enhanced salary, PGV, and notice period. This is the major three. And suppose if you have an insurance, like let's say medical insurance, accidental insurance, why don't you write some good points? You know, when we look for a girl, we see 3-4 people, 3-4 girls I'll be seeing, right? One will be better than other. So the same way, you will also have 3-4 offer letter with you. And if you want that candidate should join your organization, he should have some more information about the organization. If I have not said anything, how she will come to know that in my company all the benefits are there? One of the best benefit that we have today is two things. One is flexible working hours, the most important one, and the second is the medical insurance. If you have any good things, why don't you share? So that he knows that these all things I'm going to get, and he may take a better decision to join you. So offer letter is like a selling skill, a convincing skill, a Google review that this is what you're going to give. It's very, very important. Am I clear, everyone? So please write the good part and the bad part so that person is aware this is what I'm going to get and is very clear in the mind and is joining you. Can I go ahead? Clear? Chalo. Now, resignation. The moment you issue the offer letter, that is not the end. That is the beginning of the second part. Bahubali part 2. So the moment a person gets the, when you issue the offer letter, what is the first thing the candidate has to do? Inform the current employer about his resignation. Now, how you will come to know that the person has informed is through the resignation letter. So you have to inform him very clearly that you need to acknowledge this email and also submit the resignation letter in next 48 hours or 3 days. You can give time to think, but follow up. If he is not submitting the resignation, then how we will come to know whether he is going to join or not? How many people understood the concept? I hope I'm sharing that clear crystal. Why the logic, why it is important. Now, offer letter mistake. This is the 10th last one. So friends, I have already 1 minute. Now let me open and tell you. 1 minute. Yeah. So there are many things, almost 3 hours of lectures. How many? 3 hours of lecture I have uploaded on the YouTube channel. So go to my YouTube channel, Hureto Group, and I hope you can see these 3 videos. Offer letter mistake. This is from the perspective of the candidate. Now, candidate, you can assume as a HR also. So that mistake is what you are learning as an HR. So please watch these 3 video and you will get so much information that before you accept the offer letter, what all mistake we all people do. So where it is available? In my YouTube channel, Hureto Group. Okay. Scroll down and watch the 3 videos. Next, if you want to really learn the complete process means everything along with the message letter on the WhatsApp message also you're going to learn in my offer letter, which is around 3 hours. So just go to my website, huretogroup.com, go to the course, and you can see a short-term course. This is the offer letter. Click on it, and you will see it's almost how many hours? 13 hours. If you feel in this 1 hour, you learned something, in 13 hours, you're going to learn the complete process, how to issue an offer letter, reference check, mistakes that I've shared you, and through which mail merge, even the function. The cost is just 506. The moment you make the payment, it will redirect you directly to the course. And once you make the payment, you can share with us. We will issue the notes. Now see the notes, not only the template, you're going to get the formats, templates, then email that you send, messages that you send, along with the complete notes on the offer letter, which is 34 pages, and reference check notes, which is around how many pages? 38 pages. So much big notes also you will get. So do not miss the opportunity if you want to really learn the practical part. So I would like to thank you. But before that, anyone have any question related to offer letter, you can ask.
सर मैं बात कर सकता
But
हूँ?
before that, I want everyone to be on the screen for the last time. It's just going to end. And I hope everyone can come for 2 minutes.
Sir, may I ask
Yeah,
one
yeah.
question?
Sure, sure. Please ask. I want everyone so that I can watch you. How many people are there? Yeah. Tell me.
सर ऑफर लेटर में जनरली कई कंपनी सीटीसी बताती है, कई कंपनी सीटीसी नहीं बताती है, ठीक है?
Okay.
तो
Okay.
लॉजिकल रीजन क्या है कि वो सीटीसी बताए या ना बताए?
क्यों नहीं बताए? For example, let's take general question is what? That should we mention the CTC in the offer letter is the question. Then I ask you, I give you a case study. My company, you are joining my company, and I'm giving the offer letter without the CTC. How you will feel? That is the answer. So we are playing a dual personality. We are HR and we are candidate. Agree or not agree? We are the HR and we are the candidate. So whenever you get stuck, just think if you are a candidate, how you will feel. So do you feel if I issue an offer letter without a CTC, how you will feel?
सर कई
Got
बार
the
इश्यू
answer?
ऐसा सर कई बार इश्यू ऐसा होता है कि सीटीसी अमाउंट लिखते हैं ना, तो वो कैंडिडेट्स बार्गेनिंग करना चालू कर देते हैं।
किससे?
दूसरे एम्प्लॉयर से कलेक्टिव बार्गेनिंग चालू कर देते हैं।
तो करने दो ना. It's better that we are don't hire some bad person. For example, engagement मेरे साथ किया, किसी और के साथ है. It's wrong ना. It's better we should not marry that person. Let's be practical, right or wrong?
यस
मेरे
यस
साथ
यस
एंगेजमेंट करके और भी जगह देख रहा है, तो वो सही इंसान नहीं है. उससे शादी मत करो. That means we don't hire that person. Logically correct, technically correct, do it. अब समझ में आया आंसर? HR में
यस
समझाया, समझ में नहीं आया. ऐसे समझाऊं तो समझ गए. Next question if you have.
Sir, I
Sir,
do
मेरा
have a
क्वेश्चन
question.
है.
Yeah, one by one. Yes, Akshita.
Hello.
1 minute. Akshita, yes.
Yeah, so my question is कि एक बार जब offer letter we have released, okay, he has also put the resignation. We've got the confirmation also. But then, like it's a notice period, they have to serve around like for 30-60 days. So sometimes it's like my personal experience. By the end of the notice, their current employer tries to retain them.
Hmm.
So our time is totally wasted. So we stop sourcing, we stop recruiting, we stop interviewing new candidates.
So the answer is it's a part of our life.
Yeah, so
And
is
it
there
will
any
not
remedy?
happen, nothing wrong. It will not happen with everyone. Let's say we both started fighting. You want to
Yeah.
divorce me, but after some time you say, no, let's continue. So it's a part of our life. So this will happen, but it will not happen frequently with everyone, right or wrong? From 10
Correct, correct.
cases, one case will happen that we have to be ready with. So nothing wrong. For that, what you can do is there is a solution. Let's say you have given 45 days notice period, 2 months notice period. After every month, na, for 12-15 days, you can ask some question. Hey, how are you? I hope you have given the notice period, give him the application form to fill, a reason to call him and connect with him to ensure whether he is going to join or not. That is one of the way to find out. Logic clear hai? This is one of the way
Yes,
to
yes,
find out.
makes sense.
Chalo, great. Another question, anyone?
सर मेरा
हेलो
क्वेश्चन है
Imanshu. Yes, Imanshu.
सर जो एम्प्लॉय शेयर होता है पीएफ का क्या वो हमारे सीटीसी का पार्ट है
Sorry,
जो एम्प्लॉयर पीएफ एम्प्लॉयर शेयर है
PF employer
या
शेयर
सीटीसी का पार्ट है वो,
CTC का पार्ट है.
पता है सर?
है या नहीं क्योंकि अब जो हमें सीटीसी बताई गई है अगर उसमें से कंपनी अपना शेयर काट रही है तो फिर कंपनी दे क्या रही है इसमें एक्स्ट्रा हमें
See, you have to understand that PF goes to where your account. Let's guess the logic. PF कहाँ जा रहा है? Your account. पैसा कहाँ पर
बिल्कुल
है? कंपनी के पास है? नहीं. किसके पास
नहीं
है? आपके पास है. तो वो आपका ही हुआ ना.
तो
गलत
ये तो
कहाँ है?
मतलब
हाँ, सिर्फ एक
हमारा
गलत
शेयर
होता है, ग्रेचुटी, जो कंपनी के पास होता है, वो चीज गलत है. पीएफ गलत नहीं है, बिकॉज उसके पास
अच्छा
प्रूफ है. You can go to your PF account and open and see this much money you have. The only part is people are playing game is gratuity part.
सर
नहीं तो
एप्लीकेबल
ये तो
5
मतलब है
साल
ना
में होगा,
कि
उससे पहले छोड़ देगा,
So
कुछ
let's
मिलना नहीं है।
not dilute the case. This case is for the offer letter. ऑफर लेटर से कोई क्वेश्चन है तो पूछ सकते हो. इफ आई गेट इनटू पीएफ और 2
हेलो
घंटे हो जाएंगे. हाँ, यस.
प्रथमेश here.
यस प्रथमेश, टेल मी.
So actually, my question is regarding offer letter. My
या.
company offers that you will get dash salary in
हम्म.
hand.
हम्म.
Okay, they just give me verbally, and they just said me, you just join. We will give you offer after a month. Then what should we do?
Should not join the company. Now there are two cases. I'll give you a practical scenario. If I am not working and I'm not getting job, I will take the risk. Logic है. घर बैठने से अच्छा वहां बैठूं. Logic, very logic. But if you are working and getting salary on time, then I should not take that risk. Logic clear? Simple. Next question. That company is not correct. They are not following the right practice or doing the best practice, because offer letter has to be issued before joining, not after joining. So that is a wrong practice going on. So why you are going on a wrong place? You will learn all
There is
wrong thing.
Okay, there is one more twist that HR is saying that many of employees come here, work for a month, take the salary, and left the job. So that's why they just want to see my potential that I can do this work or not. Once they'll get internally that
I
yes,
can
he
say
can do
only
it.
one word. Jai Shri Ram. I hope you can take whatever meaning from this, you take it, but no comments on this. This is not a good practice. That is what I can say. Next question. You should not join as per my suggestion, but in case anyone is not having a job and you're looking for a job, just go and join. At least you will get some knowledge and job also. Clear hai sabko? It's all situational based here. So I'm not telling you that if you don't have a job, don't go there. जाके काम कर लो ना, कोई problem नहीं है. Last, anyone have any other question? Yes, Nilurmi.
Sir, I do have one question. Uh, I have seen two types of offer letter. One is like 9 page of offer letter, and also I've seen 2 pages of offer letter. So which one
9
is
pages.
ethical?
Can you send
Yeah.
me that 9 pages? I want to read. So nothing wrong. Because I really don't
Okay.
know ki what is written in the 9. It's very good if it is 9, because they must have written something about the organization. So it's good practice. But what it is written, I really don't know. So you have to read and you felt happy. See, understand what I said. And the one logic I'll give you. If you are confused now, just change the mirror and look at yourself. I am a candidate, and you read the offer letter. And if you feel happy, that's a good practice. And if you felt bad, that's a wrong practice. Logic clear. So HR has this one power to understand very easily. So in that 9 pages, when you start reading, you came to know many things about the organization, benefit, process, and you felt very happy. That's the best one. But actually, offer letter should not be more than 2 pages. That's a logic. But there are many companies who give 1 lakh salary for recruiter. So that's a good company. So nothing wrong. So you can make 9 pages, 10 pages, no problem at all. Next question. Chalo. So before I say goodbye, can I see all of you? 29 people. Don't rush. So if anyone wants to learn the practical part, you can join the course. There are lots of things to learn. So I'm going to share my 20 years of experience with Prathamesh. You can keep the video off. Then don't complain that you please drive safely. Chalo, bye. Thank you, everyone. We'll again come with
Bye,
a new
sir.
session.
Thank
I
you.
want many of you who are watching video, what you want to learn, you can text me, and if I feel, I will definitely take one lecture on that. Done? Thank
Sure,
you.
surely, sir.
Okay, sir.
Thank
Thank
you so
you.
much.
Thank you, sir.
Thank you.
Thank you,
Thank you,
sir.
Yeah.
sir.
Thank
Thank
you.
you.
Thank you.
Thank
Thank
you.
you.